Ah, Halloween, the happiest time of year. Children are being taught the values of gluttony and bad dieting, which will lead to serious health problems later in life, such as various organ diseases, erectile dysfunction, and shortened lifespans. Neighborhood sex offenders are forced to put special court notices on their doors to warn trick-or-treaters about their sexual past. Men with hidden homosexual desires can finally act on these desires and can go to Halloween parties dressed as sexy women and have their friends who also have homosexual desires feel them up and laugh about it. Yes, Halloween is indeed the happiest time of year. In honor of Halloween, I will be reviewing a spooky Nintendo game called Ghosts and Goblins. The N stands for N-tastic. Now, Ghosts and Goblins was first released as an arcade game back in 1985, giving teenagers in that era something to do between watching Molly Ringwald movies and having bad fashion. When the game was reintroduced for various home gaming platforms, it opened up a whole new audience. Young people who don't generally go to arcades or have friends, shut-ins who would rather attain 50 hit points for their Dungeons and Dragons warrior than get to have sex with a really pretty girl. Guys who would consider picking up the phone with their sister's girlfriend call second base. The drags of society, the meek, losers with no lives, who are doomed to die unhappy and alone, whose souls would forever float through the emptiness of space and torture themselves with their own thoughts of how much they missed out on by not being brave enough and never taking a chance. Souls forever lost in eternal unfulfillment. These are the people who finally got to experience this game when it came out for various home gaming systems. The game starts off with a nude couple having a picnic in the middle of a graveyard at night, as many people tend to do, and then the woman gets kidnapped by this red gargoyle thing, and it turns out the guy was actually a knight, so he puts on his clothing and he goes on to find her. And the enemies in this game are constantly trying to take his clothes off. As we just saw, his armor was ripped off and he was again nude. Seeing as how constantly having to replace your plate armor doesn't pay for itself, a lot of this game will be spent looking for gold in the graveyard rather than focusing on finding your love interest. Your hero throws javelins to kill the enemies, and sometimes the enemies have honeycombs. In this level, the first level of the game, the enemies mainly comprise of zombies, ravens, and that plant from the Little Shop of Horrors. As I said before, this game is very hard. It only takes 2 hits for you to die. 2 hit points and a timer make this one of the hardest Nintendo games of all time. And the reason it was made hard in the beginning is because it was made for the arcades. And in the arcade, the more you die, the more quarters you put in, the more money Capcom will make. I believe this game should have been made easier when it was reintroduced into the Nintendo gaming platform, but then again, I also believe graveyards aren't very romantic. I have to give credit where credit is due, and where credit is due in this case is the satisfaction of the kill. Very rarely will a side-scroller make killing your enemies satisfying. Contra did it, Sonic did it, and this game does it. Whether you're throwing a never-ending supply of lances or fireballs, you will savor the moment it hits your 8-bit pixelated foe. Timing will play a large role in this game. Both jumping over obstacles or avoiding enemies will require precise timing. One thing you can never count on is random enemies. Enemies that pop out of nowhere and you have no way to avoid them. Unless you've been there before, like this. Bam! I had no idea that guy was gonna come at me. Okay, let's try that again. Gotcha, you flying burrito! Yes, I got a second one. I'm gonna kill all these freaks. Jump over this thing. I'm coming to kill all of you, yes. This is a ghost hunter's worst dream, to hunt ghosts naked. God damn, this game is hard. I'm halfway into the first level, and I can't beat it because of these damn burrito ghosts. I mean, this is probably the hardest game I've ever played. This game is harder than Hilary Swank's manly abs. I think I just need to get through this. Come on, come on, dodge, dodge. Yes. Pick that up, okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, okay. This is it, this is it. I got it. This was the hard part. I got it. I did it. Finally, after 10 tries, I did this part. Okay, well, the Taco Bell sponsored portion of this level has ended, and it has to get easier from here. I mean, it has to. They can't do this to the gamers, can they? Oh no. Oh, this doesn't look good. A giant thing. Oh. You know, I can't do this anymore. This game is just way too hard. I mean, I spent an hour on that Taco Bell ghost part alone. At least I have my armor back, I guess, but I have to do the whole thing over again. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I wonder if I can float in 80 pounds of armor. I mean, that beard has to act as a flotation device. Huh, I guess not. Look, I'm just gonna get myself killed. I'm sorry, but this review has to end. I can't do it. I'll never get to the first boss even. It's impossible. This game is just way too hard. I'm gonna get myself killed. Come on, kill me! Kill me, I'm here, kill me! Kill me, I'm here, kill me! Do it, kill me! I'm here, kill me! Do it, kill me! I'm here, kill me! You ugly mother... Oh, alright, well, I guess my goal was to die. Thank you all for watching this review, and stay tuned for another review coming up real soon. I'm your reviewer, Stanburdman, as always. Look into the skies, the truth is out there. Goodbye, my friends.